Yes, sir. The Internet Cavs are back. What's going on? We got Whack McClung and Steve the Progress. Genty, how we doing, boys?
Doing pretty good. I seen something completely mad today at work. I walk into work, got my salad. You feel me? I'm on the healthy team, eating a salad, and I smell something that smelled like almost like a beef patty. I'm like, is somebody eating a beef patty? I'm wrong. My coworker is eating a hot pocket with jalapeno Cheetos in it, and for a beverage, he had a coconut Red Bull.
Oh, my God.
And what's crazy is this guy's been working there longer than me, so he should have enough money to eat something sustainable, but he was eating pure trash.
Do you think that was do you think it was a money thing or a choice thing? Like he woke up and he was like, I need my Hot Pocket.
I think it was a choice thing because, like, there have been a lot of jalapeno Cheeto bags, and I was always like, why is this shit in the office? Like, why is this shit always here? Now I know. It's my man Jeremy. He just likes jalapeno Cheetos.
Jumpsuit says, damn, that is straight diarrhea.
Yeah, Jumpsuit knows. I'm like, yo, is this guy good? Like, damn.
Look, when Steve told us that in the group chat, I told him, like, that's how IBS is created, right? That's a ridiculous. One or the other, fine. Sure, you don't have your little snack, but both together, we don't need to do that, man.
To me, that screamed 22. That screamed.
Yo, yeah. Do you want to guess his age? Do y'all want to guess his age?
If it's over 30, no, it can't be.
Do you want to guess his age? Or I could just tell you.
Honestly, if it's over 30, it's already
42.
No, that ain't right. I like.
What did you just say?
Have you checked up on him? Is he not in the hospital right now?
Bro, he is.
Look, I'm not in my 40s, but from what has been told to me, when you get to your 40s, that's not. If you can avoid that, living that life, you typically do very aggressively.
Man, I'll have like a pasta dish on Monday, and like Thursday I'll still be like, man, damn, like it's like it. And I'm 38. I can't. You drop 42. That would. Oh God, that's terrible. Also, a lot of people are referencing in the chat. I just like put a little context here. We had Stubbs said, Steve, your boy Mike was spitting bars this morning. Is Mike gonna sing today? We weren't spitting bars. Everybody relax. I almost canceled myself because I was like, this is the first day of Black History Month, and Mike is dropping beats. I'll show you guys after, but I just, in case you saw that in the chat, I felt like I needed to bring that up before you were like, the fuck happened? But we opened some garbage Top Shot packs, and they had some real the music to it though was kind of nice. The music was kind of nice.
Hey man. Hey man, say what you want. Top Shot has always had fire beats.
They have. We are not going to talk about Top Shot today, though. We got some fun stuff, though. Has anybody been before we get into it? Because I know our man Stubbs is in the chat. Has anybody been playing actual ball the last couple of weeks?
I wish, bro. I wish. By the time I get off of work, it's just like dark, and then like when I'm on the weekend, I'm just like, yo, I'm just trying to relax. I need to get back though.
Nah, dude. Welcome to the other side, man. We just watch now.
Hey, look, I finally got back in. I finally got back in the gym this morning. Threw up the IG video of me shooting in the gym, the old gym that Mike used to be at. I got the rack and tried to do 3 points, do like a little 3-pointer contest. I will not say how many takes it took for me to hit 4 out of 5 from NBA range. But
from NBA range though, okay, that's legit. Also, I'm gonna share this because it reminded me of Justin's tweet this morning. We the people said I'll leave some tinfoil hat stuff before I go back to my bets. How is Brady retiring on the first day of Black History Month on 2-1, the reverse of his jersey 1-2? Good night, fellas. That sounded like he was about to take a hit, and then he's like, all right, I'll see you guys later.
Wow. Wait, how many times has Tom Brady retired, though? Is this like the 4th time?
No, it's just 2. He hasn't gone full Brett Favre.
Okay. Brett Favre has retired 4 times?
He retired a few times. Maybe not 4, but like 3, at least 3.
They're wilding. Both of them is wilding.
Man, would love to retire.
Honestly, absolutely. My goal is to retire and just go do other stuff. Also, other stuff. Also, while we talking about stuff in the world, you were talking about Tom Brady. Sometimes you just got to take a shot. So anybody on there affiliated with the Team Hold community or fans of the 89 Cavs, if you got the connect on Beyonce tickets, please holler.
Family, that shit cost a brick. Do you know that?
Where is the tour happening?
If you got the
Mike, where is the tour happening? It's Beyonce. That shit is everywhere. That shit is global. And it's
city. Beyonce's there.
Really?
He's in Detroit and like Marseille.
Yes, Google it, Mike. That shit is dead ass everywhere.
But so this is what I thought. This is why I asked. I didn't know if she was like New York, Paris, London, like was only doing that. But is she hitting like all of the major cities?
She's going to Congolese, the Republican of Congo, bro. She's going over there.
I know, but okay, but is she doing like Newark? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what
I don't know. She might be, bro. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know.
Because that makes me think
she's doing MetLife.
She's doing MetLife?
Look at that, bro.
Yeah, he's around July 29th.
Is everything okay at home? Do you know what I mean? Like why? Again, retired. Just shut it down.
I think it is. What do you? I think this is the retire right here. This is a Tortoise album, an album that she could honestly just play from front to back, sit on stage, and people be rocking for it, and then disappear for 5 years off the 300 million she's probably gonna make off this.
Family. Beyonce already got bread, right? They flew her out to Dubai in 1 hour. Shorty made 45 mil. She don't even do nothing no more, bro.
You know what though? I will say she earned every single one of those millions because I saw the clip of her just getting like a metal thing, like, and then just took her 40 feet into the air or whatever. She got $1 million for each foot in the air she got. Because that was, man. I like the first 10 feet, I was like, oh, this is sick. And then like the 11th foot, I was like, I'm out. This stresses me out.
Yo, look, this isn't on the rundown, but
I love it. Let's go.
Let's have a quick question for y'all. You mentioned Beyonce in Dubai. I think isn't like Ronaldo went to Saudi to a Saudi team for like $200 million for a season. Do you think there's a current NBA player who would take like a ridiculous contract from like some like the Saudis or like Dubai, somewhere over there to play like one season?
Like the Live Golf tournament where Bubba Watson was like, I don't know if you guys saw it. No, there's no way you saw this because it was just like he released his statement that was like, I was talking to my son and my son, like, what's different about like, dude, shut up, man. You're taking a paycheck. You're taking millions. That's a great question though. Like, what basketball player would take a massive bag to just go play against nobody?
Bradley Beal,
probably. I mean, like, I feel like it has to be somebody. Yeah, of course. Yeah, somebody later in the career. Somebody's like 33 and older.
Oh, you talking about someone that's like washed or something?
Bradley Beal is so funny.
Yo, bro, Bradley Beal just got mad bread to play with like Washington D.C. He just want bread. That's what I said. But if you talk about someone who's washed, bro.
Steve just called the Wizards the Saudi Arabia of the NBA.
Bro, it's Kuzma, a dude that looks like John Reynolds and Porzingis. Can you tell me the rest of the squad? Because I don't know.
Hey, six straight.
They're balling.
Man, what the fuck 6 straight gonna do for them, dog? They're not going with Nathan. I'm bugging.
Guys, the answer is right in front of us, though. We know this answer. Steve, you were in the city where this man resides right now.
Oh,
it's James Harden.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yes, I was wrong. That's a fact.
Oh, I'm about to say,
would they have
strippers? And absolutely, they would 100% import a Magic City version for him.
Bro, you know they got strippers down there, bro. You know it's
yes, absolutely.
I agree with Jump Shoot.
But you know who else I think would do that shit though? For real, Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin though. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll start, bro. He'll start. He'll be sunning them. They'll be like, oh my God, it's the guy that jumped over the car. He'll feel like it's fucking 2011 again. He'll be lit.
I love that. I'm gonna share jump. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was about to say, you got to share the jump shoot when I'm looking at.
So I'm sharing this, and I agree, but also disagree because everything I know about Gordon Hayward tells me he's not leaving the Mason-Dixon line.
Nah, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, jump shoot. You the dude, but you know Gordon Hayward not doing that shit, bro. For numerous of reasons, he's not going over there, doggy.
You can't have any of the haircuts that he's had in the last 5 years and then say that that's what he's going to do.
I don't even think the stuff they usually entice like people with to come over there is interesting to him. Like a supercar. He's like, I don't give it his F-150, baby.
He's like, give me corn.
Oh man,
I love this. These are great questions so far. I like that we haven't touched anything we said we were going to. This is great. So let this continue to go off the rails. But let's get into I don't know. I feel like Steve, we need boots on the ground. What's going on with Joel Embiid? Is everyone just climbing up greasy street lamps, yelling Jalen Hurts and Joel Embiid?
So this is what one of my coworkers told me, right? They told me Eagle fans are like everything. They're like the most beer, like the most common beer you could find in a store. Okay. Then he said Flyers are like the artsy fartsy cocktail that like the dudes making with glasses, right? And then Sixer fans are the drink you want to buy, but you're kind of like, maybe I shouldn't say I like this drink. And that's what it is when they win. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I guess that was kind of cool that they won. But me, I'm at my job like, yo, what's cracking? The beat is popping. And they're like, yo, fuck that shit. The birds. But I'm going to let you know one thing, bro. Fuck all the coworkers and all the other people, whatever they think. Embiid played that game for me. He did that for me. He busted Jokic's ass, bro. He did that shit for me because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of everybody talking down upon my man, all right? The process is the truth, all right? We got to stop snubbing him. He need an MVP trophy. Fuck Jokic and the goddamn Nuggets. And you know what? I switched my whole thing. Fuck Memphis. When I needed Memphis to goddamn win, y'all motherfuckers lose like 7 games straight. How the fuck are you going to lose 7 games straight to some goddamn problem? Fuck Memphis now.
That is, like, we should talk more about the Joker thing. I mean, the Joker and Embiid thing. That is, to me, one of the, like, unintentional funniest things that's happened this year is John Morant going on national television being like, I'm worried about the Celtics and the Bucks. That's it. What about the West? I'm fine. They lost 5 or 6 straight to just Western teams. Like any West team that came up, they lost. It was like the best. It's the best.
Family, it's not when I need them in first fucking place, bro. Come on.
That game was awesome on Saturday. That Sixers Nuggets game was awesome.
Yeah. It was a good one.
That's what you want, too. That's what you want, and it's beautiful that we get that because like center matchups old school center matchups were very much like, yeah, you about to watch Shaq and Yao in the post.
Yeah,
it's just kind of what you're getting. But this one is like, oh, here's Embiid for just to prove a point at the end of the game, hitting a step back 3 on you.
Oh, it was beautiful.
But that was like, no, fuck you. And I love that. I love that Embiid brought that energy of like, all right, this is a premier game. I haven't gotten the MVP. Y'all say this dude is the truth. I'm gonna bust his ass, and he did it. You can't say nothing about it. Like he showed and proved.
Yeah. I think I love that they like each other too. Like it seems like Embiid's not like fuck this man. He's like, fuck all of y'all. Like anyone that didn't vote for me for MVP to start the All-Star game. Like that's what he's angry about. But then like after the game, he's like, him and Jokic like truly like each other. And I think that's great that they just went at it. But it seemed like to come from not a good place. I mean, I guess it would be fine if they hated each other too. But I loved it. And you know me, I'm in like the Jokic family right now. But that was like awesome seeing them go at it.
Now, Mike. You said that game was great, and in the group chat, you was just like, I wish this was the finals, or I hope this is the finals. I'm going to let you know why it's not going to be the finals.
James Harden?
No. A man called Doc Rivers. Because Doc Rivers, I don't know, he could give you a great season, bro. Bro, he'll give you a great season, but when it comes to crunch time, I don't know what this man is doing. And this is since he was in LA, my G. You know what I'm saying, bro? We're not gonna win with fucking Doc Rivers. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like Doc Rivers, man, he's a mark ass buster. I'll tell you that, bro.
I think it was the Athletic podcast. They said if the Sixers should just go out of their way to lose the first 2 games of every series. Don't get in a situation where you're up 3-1 because Doc Rivers loves to lose a 3-1 lead. So just lose 2 games, get out ahead of it. Yep. Can't blow a 3-1 lead if you're down 0-2.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Justin, where are you at the old Embiid Jokic debate? Are you still do you have a lean or do you not care? You're just like, whatever, who cares? These guys are great.
I don't have a lane. I don't care enough about it. I think they're great. I think that's like such a fun thing, and it's also like an old school debate. Like, I don't think the MVP is settled on 1v1 matchups because that's not what basketball is. Like, yeah, he can bust his ass every time, and I could still think Jokic is MVP. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's not how I view basketball. But that's like Embiid did what he's supposed to do. Is just go out there and buzz his ass. And I mean, Embiid would have an MVP if he didn't get injured.
It's true.
He played most of the games and I guess with the exception of last season, but he still missed a couple, like 14 or so. He probably have one. So like I think it's great that they're going back and forth. I don't think and Embiid's probably gonna buzz his ass every time head to head, but I don't think I don't have a strong horse in the race for MVP. I honestly don't care.
Yeah. Who wins MVP. Steve, were you gonna say something? Sorry. Before
I just think this little rivalry is cute because if you pick one person, you're probably racist. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of tight. Obviously, I think Joker's better because I'm not a racist. Does more for his team. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the time, if it's a black person, they usually go, "Oh man, they just giving Jokic MVPs because he's white." And then if it's like a white person, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, have you seen what he's doing? Centers have never done this." So it's kind of sick.
What's today's date?
February 1st.
Joel Embiid for MVP.
Yo, we got an ally over here, bro. Come on, guys.
Oh man, dude, I digress. I have to tell this story. Just because anytime someone says ally, this is the first thing I think of. When I was oh God, this is like 15 years ago now. It was maybe not that long. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And I was dating someone, and she is now married to this guy that I'm about to tell the story about. So he's obviously awesome. But he was telling me about this is the first time I met him while I was still dating this person. And I was telling him about a softball league he was in. And he was like, "Yeah, man, it's a LGBTQ league. I'm the ally on the team." I was like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Well, yeah, I'm the ally that's on the team." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, they are allowed to have one straight person on the team." I'm like, "So you're the straight guy on the team. You're not an ally. What are you doing out there? Like, what do you mean you're an ally? You're the straight guy on the LGBTQ team. What do you mean you're an ally?" I was like, "That's the dumbest version. We're ruining the word. You are why everyone hates us." Like,
no, he's doing the work by playing rec sports.
By playing left center field and batting fourth. Yeah, congrats, Brandon. Oh man. Anyways, I hope they're happy. Sorry.
No, that's great. I will say, I think I'd be disappointed if Joel Embiid never gets like an MVP. He's an insane player. It's insane he's lived awesome. Up to the hype after that injury. Like he's still getting like he's averaging 33, 34 to 10. That's ridiculous. The Sixers are legitimate, maybe.
I don't know. They are. I think so.
It's hard because they've been Philly and everybody we remember the last couple of years, but I mean, it's hard to watch them. Hard to watch how Embiid is playing and think, and especially Harden, Maxey, and like I don't know, they could, and why not? It's a wide open league. They got one of the best players in it. Why not? So like I want to see at least conference finals for the Sixers.
Yeah. Just so we don't have to have the same conversation too. Like once again, they couldn't get it done. I will say it was pretty funny. They had this huge matchup against the Nuggets and then blow a massive lead on Monday against the Magic. Like Orlando came back and beat them. So it was kind of funny. Like Embiid had 21 in the first half, I think, and then finished with 30 or something like that. So like they just had a complete meltdown. So it was kind of funny. I was like, oh, maybe this will be a hangover game. And it's like, nope, stomping on the Magic's throats right away. And then they're like, actually, no, we're just going to blow a massive lead. But yeah, I think they are legit. Like they're not fun to watch. Like they don't play like fun basketball. They play like slow half court shit that I don't enjoy watching, but they're good, man. And they can play offense. They can play defense. Like they're good. What, Steve, do you like them? Are you making a face? Do you like watching them?
I do. I watched them live twice. Great time. Shout out Maxie. Shout out Tobias Harris. Good time. What's the dude? I forgot. Ding. What is his name?
Gorgeous Yang. Yang.
Yeah, he get it cracking live, bro. Water. Now I fuck with the Sixers, man. They not gonna win because of Doc Rivers, but I fuck with them.
There was a great moment in that Nuggets game where Shake Milton was on. It was like a clear 2-on-1, and he was supposed to give it to Yang, and he didn't. And Yang lost his mind for a second, but then went to the bench, and he was fine with it. And then Shake kept chirping, and then I thought Yang was gonna kill him. He like got up, and I was like, "This is it for Shake, man. This is it for Shake. I think you have to be better at basketball if your name's Shake."
That's a fact. Oh my God.
Right? I mean, he is in the NBA, so he's pretty good. But I'm just saying, it's a bold move. All right, let's talk a little bit about that Grizzlies situation next, because I think that happened over the weekend. Not only them just losing a bunch of games, but I don't know, somebody named like Mr. Amazing XX69 nice or whatever was his Reddit handle. Just put out there that and I mean, it was like a pretty compelling case that the Memphis Grizzlies stat keeper was just boosting up Jaren Jackson Jr.'s numbers. But my favorite part about the whole thing was that the entire like NBA media was on Twitter on Saturday, like trying to debunk it. I thought that was like the funniest thing. They were like, forget weekend plans, forget brunch. I got to watch every single block from Memphis's Jaren Jackson.
What was it? I don't know what it's called now, but what it used to be called Synergy. Going through every single one of Jaren Jackson's plays just to disprove this dude.
It's good, dude. I mean, it must have taken hours. Right? Like, it's wild. But how about that guy having all that time on his hands, putting that manifesto together, and then just setting the world on fire for like 24 hours?
You know what? It's the first thing I thought of when I read that shit. I was like, damn, I thought I hated the Grizzlies. This shit is crazy, bro. What the fuck?
I just kept thinking too, like, there was no real explanation for why they would do that. Like it basically was like, this dude must have bet a shit ton of money on Jaren Jackson Jr. to win Defensive Player of the Year. And I love that was like the only thing it could have been.
It's so wild too, because like, what? I mean, how do you even miss like blocks and steals? Who cares? They're like good stats, but like, they don't really even mean you play defense well. Like, I remember Mitchell Robinson was getting a bunch of blocks, and he couldn't stay on the court because he fouled out in 20 minutes every time. He just blocked shots. Like, it doesn't really mean anything. It's so funny to go after that stat. Like, it's just dumb.
I loved.
They're wild. Like, people catch the ball, run to the rim, and score on their own, and like assist. Who cares?
Who cares?
I saw this take on Twitter too that Weisberg shared. He said it was written by a Grizzlies employee. I love this tinfoil hat right here, where they were like, Jaren Jackson Jr. is not getting enough love. So what if we wrote something up that was like, oh, they're lying about his stats. And then they look into it and they're like, nah, dude, he's just that good. So that's why it was written, to like hammer down how good he actually was at defense.
If that's factual, that is one of the dumbest things I heard in my life. That is so stupid. Like, yo, first of all, God bless Jaren Jackson Jr. Hell of a player. But also, like, he's like the least exciting person on his team. Like, You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's definitely the Ringo Starr of the motherfucking Memphis Grizzlies. That's why motherfuckers got to write fake articles and conspiracies about his bullshit ass stats. Like, if he wins Defensive Player of the Year, cool. That's nice. You know what's better than that? A championship, which
True.
I need these fucking dickheads to win.
Wait, you would take Dylan Brooks over Jaren Jackson Jr. for a level of excitement?
See, y'all hate Dylan Brooks. I like Dylan Brooks.
No,
you need, bro. Hold on. Hang on. Let me land. You're the club. Someone steps on your shoe. You go, yo, man, relax. Then the guy goes, what the fuck did you say? In that moment, you need a Dylan Brooks. Yo, hold on. You go to Starbucks. You order an ice Americano. It comes out hot. You're like, I'm just going to drink this. At that moment, you need a Dylan Brooks. When any situation comes down and you're being a mark-ass buster, you need that man chirping, bro. Come on. Dylan Brooks, I Googled it. After y'all was talking shit. He been chirping like this pre-job, bro. Did y'all know he been just chatting like this, bro? Come on, man.
Look, Steve is right. Look, if you... Especially you got Ja as an instigator, you need a Dylan Brooks to actually handle the business. It is a perfect mix. He does fit personality wise. I just Steve is preaching. I gotta give it to him.
I feel like Dylan Brooks is more likely to get my ass kicked. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I would get too comfy. Because I already have a problem with chirping. Like, it's been something I've been working on for the last 10 years. It's just push that down. If I had a Dylan Brooks around me, I'd be like, every time I got on the train or every time I was getting off the train and someone was getting on, I'd have something to say. Oh, yeah, dude, why don't you get the fuck in here first? Yeah, come on in. You're right. I don't need to. I would do that every time. If I had Dylan Brooks around me, I'd get my ass kicked.
He's 6'5", though. He's going to save you. He's 6'5", bro. And he Aki, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. I need a Boban, not a Brooks. You're absolutely right.
Is that a Boban? Yeah.
I feel like in this scenario, though, Steve and I are both the chirpers. Does that mean Justin is our Dylan Brooks?
Yeah, most definitely.
Nah, Justin gonna leave.
Why you lying?
Justin is Kyle Anderson, and he is on the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was thank you.
Have I told the story before? But this was a year after the brawl, and I was playing rec basketball in high school, so that's where my level of game was. But in that game, I don't know what happened, but one dude on our team hit a three, and it was as he was running. We were playing in a local middle school, and somebody in the stands was talking shit to him, so as he ran back, he just ran in the stands and punched a dude in the face, and then everybody obviously it started a brawl. People were fighting. Everybody on our team started running on court and swinging, and the other team and people from the stands. And I was on the bench at the time. It was me and this 6'4" dude who just was tall but didn't really like basketball. And we were on the bench. And we looked at each other and we just chilled and let these people fight. So I'm just gonna be honest about what's gonna happen. I didn't start that. I'm finish it, baby.
You're that clip of LeBron at the end of the game lately where he's just kind of sitting on the bench by himself. It's like, no, thank you. Oh, that's good.
Hey, bro, what's that? Hey, let me steal Steve's. What's going on with LeBron right now?
Hey, man.
LeBron, I mean, he's getting points. LeBron's getting buckets, but let's talk before we get that.
We got to talk about my man's throwing the timber tantrum on court. After the no call. Yeah, it was a no call, but what was that?
I know why he was upset, right? Because he knew he traveled. So he's like, they didn't call the travel, right? But he's like, I'm Braun, so they're going to call this foul. And they didn't call nothing. He was like, how the fuck is this even possible? What is going on? That's what happened, bro. That's why he reacted like that. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is basically that employee that no matter how many times you write him up, bro, he's not going to get fired. So he's trying to get away with whatever until he's done. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? We all had that one employee that's like, yo, I'm about to just wild out and just do everything I shouldn't do. And if I don't get in trouble, it is what it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what
I feel like.
I've been that employee before. So
yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
we have a mutual friend who has told this story publicly, but I won't say his name. Who basically played a whole season, or I mean, a whole year of like NBA 2K, like while he was at his desk at work for like a full calendar year, until he was like, "Hey, you'll have to remove me. I'm not leaving. Like, I'm not gonna choose to leave this job. You are gonna have to force me out of here." And I love that. Yeah, I don't know what LeBron is doing, man. I thought that reaction was crazy, and I couldn't tell if he was like, we can't afford to get unlucky. Also, someone's phone is blowing.
Yeah, no, I don't know how to turn iMessage off on my computer.
But I don't know if he's like, hey man, we can't get unlucky. We have to win every close game the rest of the way out, or we're not going to make the play-in game. Because like they are legit in the like 12 seed, I think, right now. So I don't know if that like, and he just went wild, but that reaction was insane, especially because they had overtime. It's not like it's not like they lost. They had 5 more minutes. I was so confused by that.
I just Google LeBron and then Google a picture of Adam Morrison and notice they're in the same position. That's unacceptable, man.
Hold on.
You don't remember that?
He was crying though. He was
upset. And you know what? Because he like lost the national championship or something like that, or
right.
Was it a national championship? I thought it was the Elite Eight,
or Final Four or something. It was
some bullshit. We don't talk about. Yeah.
And you know what? That was like probably the last significant basketball game he played in, so it made sense.
But look how home he lost though. Look at 71, 73. I would have been sick, bro.
Yeah,
he had reason to be.
And
also, he was a child.
He's a child,
yes,
bro.
Like, I'm not coming for Adam Morrison. I'm saying LeBron is twice his age and a billionaire. What are you doing?
A billionaire, bro.
Also,
everybody loves LeBron. He's wild.
2 comments we got to hit here. Evan, shout out Evan, says, guess men can't express their emotions these days. And then shout out to man Top Shot Tesla over here. A little super chat TST in here. Says, if LeBron and Michael switch eras, how do you think perception changes? Feel like MJ's lifestyle and personality would have gotten him eaten alive today. That's a fun little thought exercise. So if LeBron played in the late 80s and 90s and MJ played today.
That's
this.
To be honest, bro.
Go ahead, go Steve.
No, go. You go first.
I was gonna say it's hard. I'm not even thinking basketball, but you are underestimating how LeBron moves and how good his team is. Because if Jordan played in this era, he would probably have the same amount of people around him and have that same team. Where like the Jordan stuff because it was the 90s and we unearthed that.
Ooh, I like this take.
Jordan would have a team around him whose whole entire job is to make sure you don't know nothing about Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I love this take. So if it was swapped, we'd be watching probably not The Last Dance, but something similar that was all of like LeBron's gambling problems. Like you're saying, like LeBron might have had vices, but we just wouldn't have learned of them. Or we won't learn of them because of like the scenario. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm thinking less from like the swap there. I just don't think Jordan would be out here wilding in public like that.
Yeah,
but I don't know LeBron.
This is my personal thing, and this might be a dumbass take, but if Jordan is winning the same way he's winning, nobody really cares. Because like I've heard so many terrible things about Tom Brady that we don't need to speak about. But people enjoy him because he wins. So if Jordan is getting 6 rings, 2 3-peats, crazy shit, 5 MVPs, motherfuckers is not gonna care what the fuck he's doing at the casino, what he's doing with this person's wife. They're gonna be like, oh, my man is winning.
I mean, Kobe.
Yeah, perfect example. Kobe.
Man.
No disrespect. He was wilding, but
that was 20 years ago. Our country has only gotten more into like this doesn't matter. Like the stuff that could get you, the stuff that people were getting out of the paint for in like the 90s and 2000s, it doesn't even like register in anybody's news anymore.
It's true
at all in the same way. It's very much as like whatever. Like It is like Steve said. It's just like you're productive. We don't care.
Yeah,
that's it, man. What a bummer. Like,
but it like I would love to see that though. I would love to see I would like to see how LeBron James' career would like pan out in the 90s.
Yeah, I think
maybe he gets more chips. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
True.
Probably. You know what? He definitely would have cut that hair earlier. He would have.
What if he had the Jeffersons? That would have been fire. If he was like George Costanza banging it on people, like what the
Clyde Drexler?
Yeah, bro. Clyde Drexler, bro. Come on, man.
I think
LeBron and Clyde going against each other.
Yeah. Oh, come on, bro. That would have been a little fire, bro.
See, I'm gonna go a different direction. I wish LeBron was like 8 years older, so we wouldn't have got the old Drexler thing, but we would have gotten like the Carlos Boozer cover up. No. You know what I mean? Like we would have gotten some like LeBron spraying it up, you know, and then sweating it out in the fourth.
I almost shed a tear when I seen someone very close to me with the Carlos Boozer. No. I was like, "Yo, bro, come on, man, take pride in the bag."
You would have washed it away,
bro. You know what's crazy, Justin? You know this person.
We don't gotta ever.
We don't gotta talk about it. We don't gotta talk about it.
Hey, real quick, before we move on to the next one, I just gotta say, and we'll come back to LeBron's score record thing. We gotta talk about the overtime with Patrick Beverley running over with the camera. Was probably my favorite tech I've ever seen, because that's some shit I would do, and that's some shit for the room. Just like, you didn't see this. It's funny when you watch the video. The ref recognizes he has a camera in his head. It's just like, dog, what is this?
I mean, it's wild. It is wild he didn't get thrown out of that game. Like that only got him one tech. He went into the stands. He took something from a fan and then like that's wild.
Also, you know,
I don't even think the screen was on the camera too.
That was an expensive camera too. That was like a DSLR. That was like that's nice.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what, man? That was back when I used to watch basketball early 2000s. Every little fucking interview with a basketball player was like, "I'll play every game like it's my last game." No, you don't. You're not Pat Bev. Pat Bev dead ass play every game like he gonna get fired the next day, bro. He gonna get waived the next day. That's how he plays, bro. Because that man is insane. Talking shit, antics, nonsense.
So, all right, he should either be like is he an improviser? Because this is what I want to know. Like, did he have this thought ahead of time? Was he like, man, if I ever get in this situation, I'm grabbing the camera? Because on the spot, coming up with that on the spot is very funny.
I promise you, Pat Bev be like in his house cooking, or he be in the shower like, "Yo, if this crazy shit happens, I'm gonna just do this. If something crazy happens, I'm gonna grab it." Bro, he just be like, bro, amping himself up. Cause yo, you'll never meet a person that's like, "Yeah, man, Pat Bev could ball." You'll never, bro. You will never. So he's just lying to himself. You know what I'm saying?
I don't listen to his podcast, but occasionally, like if I'm scrolling up on TikTok, it like appears, and he even seems jacked up during the podcast. Like he's sitting back, but he's kind of like, I could fucking flop right now. Like I could draw a charge right now, bro. Like he's got crazy energy. Also, sorry, he's throwing these out, so I want to make sure I get these because we shutting out the super chats. He says, "Do you think he scrolled to the actual picture? Like, because it looked like when he had the camera, do you think he was like going through like with the ref?" Yeah.
Yes. I think, no lie, I think he found it. Like he grabbed it, found it, had it set up. So all he had to do was press it and be like, "Look at this." You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking crazy. Sorry, Justin, what were you going to say?
No, I was just saying, you said Pat Bev, like he brings that energy. I'll just say, look, Pat Bev and PJ Tucker both played in Russia, and they both play like they playing for their lives. So I'm just.
Yo, bro, I see, no disrespect, because I might run into this man. I seen PJ Tucker play basketball live, and that man was terrible. But that man needs to retire. How did he get the bag from Philadelphia? I don't know if they went to Geno's and they was drinking too much. I don't know if they went to Middle Child and they had a couple shots. But my man, he is bad.
PJ Tucker's out there.
Nice.
Go ahead, No, I was gonna say PJ's out there. He's like an angrier Tony Snell right now. where like Tony Snell famously getting exercise in, you know what I mean? Just like getting some laps in on the treadmill or on the track. And that is what PJ's doing right now. And it's so bad that like Jokic, I think in that game against the Sixers, right? He put up like 22 and 6. It was still like a solid game, but he had some turnovers. And for like 24 hours, there was like, oh my God, PJ Tucker just fucking D'd up Jokic. And I'm like, all right, he was fine. But it's because this is the one thing he's done so far this season, right? That's why we're talking about it. Like, and they got him for like 2 more years after this.
Bro, that's what he robbed him. He robbed the city of Philadelphia, bro.
Oh, man. Sorry, Justin. I feel like I'd cut you off too. Were you going to say something about PJ?
No, I was done. You're good.
All right. Oh, man, I like. Oh, we gotta talk dunk contest, right? Is that what it was, or do we have to talk about LeBron? Yeah, LeBron's gonna score 89 more points, and then he's got
my true question was to your like point. This is such an impressive record, like in the grand scheme of things, that I don't think anybody. I don't care about it. I don't care. Kareem has the record. Like it's impressive they played that well that long, but I know that, so it's like. Sure.
I wonder. Steve, you go ahead actually first. What do you think about the record?
I think this matters to people that be in like barbershops or like online forums or like Twitter threads saying that LeBron James is better than Kobe and like Jordan. Like, I think those are the only people that care about this because, first of all, it's going to be the ugliest 89 points we've seen in our lives. It's going to be no finesse. It's going to be a whole bunch of bitch-ass layups, free throws, maybe an open three. Like, it's going to be whack. Like, no, it's not going to be cool. Like, remember when Curry did the first three-pointer in the MSG and everyone was like, holy shit, that was tight. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be whack. So nobody really cares. But me personally, bro, hey, LeBron, you score 89, you do your thing. Motherfuckers gas you up, bro. Whatever, man. Hey, you still ain't got more rings than my man Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? Cuz that's what you playing. You playing to win. And how many times been in the finals? A dozen or some stupid shit, right? Mark ass buster.
You know what I think it is though? I think because it was like inevitable, right? Like if he had 89 points to get there and 1 or 2 games left, and then we knew he was retiring, we'd be like, holy shit, man, he's going to go for 45 and then 44. But because we've known for like 2 years that unless he suffered some catastrophic injury, we're like, oh, he's going to pass him. So that's why I feel like it doesn't have the same oomph to it. I think like 5 years from now, we'll be like, holy shit. Because I am, and I'm not like a huge LeBron guy, but it is wild to me that somebody my age is out there just putting up like 40 on the rank. Like, I do think that's nuts, you know, and granted, like for me to compare myself to LeBron is stupid anyways, but it is wild to me to see him still doing it. Like, it's not like he's getting 20 a game now. You know what I mean? Like, he's still doing what he did the year before and the year before that. So I do think and also Tesla down there saying, I do think it's hell impressive because Kareem is a legend. That is true. And he never gets any love because he was a dick to the media. So people hate him.
Yeah, I think, it's legit impressive. And it'll probably be one of those things, if you look back on it, that people are gonna be like, oh shit. But like you said, it feels inevitable. Also, we know he's gonna Top Shot Tesla's out here balling. We just know
payday. Sorry, you say LeBron, make your point on.
We know LeBron is playing more, so there's more LeBron. I do think it's funny that LeBron don't really fuck with Kareem, and so there's been like no love back and forth between two Lakers legends. It's not at all. You hear anything about Kareem or LeBron talk about him? LeBron's mostly dismissive of him.
It would be great if Kareem just like tweeted out, "What a bitch!" Like when he passes him.
You know what I thought was impressive though? I don't really give a fuck about the points and shit like that. I think they said LeBron James is top 4 in assists.
Yeah.
What the fuck? When did I just go to sleep and wake up and he was giving out dimes like that? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I mean, like, if you told me top 15, I would have been like, oh yeah, sure. Top 4.
Well, so for like, let me pull it up. For 20 years, basically, LeBron, I think, has been averaging like 27, 7, and 7. His career is 27 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists for like 20 years. So what's nuts though is like when you saw that graphic, he's got like 5,000 more to go to get to John Stockton. Like that's how many that QAnon man has. Like he's got so many assists. So many assists.
John Stockton been out here like the media won't tell you about all the athletes falling dead from the vaccine. People are like, cite one article, dog, and they're just like, no, they won't tell you.
They won't. It's the only reason my son's not in the league right now. What Tesla was saying too, did you hear LeBron yes, this was after the last game. He like casually was like, yeah, I'm playing for like at least like 3 more years or something.
LeBron is about to nepotism his son into the league. Don't
say that though. His son could play, man. His son's not ass.
No, his son is in the NBA. His son can play in the NBA.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you're going, if the choice is you get a year LeBron and pick Bronny at 1 or just Bronny at 14, it's easy calculus.
That's what I would say.
I'm going with Bronny James. And you know what? Look, there's no shade. That's exactly what the fuck you're supposed to do. Hell yeah.
He's a good father. If I was, I think it's Nepo baby if he's taken 1 overall. If he's taken 14, it's hard work. But if it's number 1 overall, then you can't pull the Nepo card. I was talking to Kelsey about this the other day because she was sharing something about. It was when everybody was like, it was very cool to tweet about Nepo babies for like 20 days or 2 days. I don't know. It was like a couple weeks ago. I think I'm pro. I think I'm pro that. I think I like seeing when it's somebody's son or daughter. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. Ken Griffey Jr. That's tight as hell. I love that. So I'm pro it.
Wait, is it the Nepo shit like your parents are rich or your parents are in the industry?
I think it's both. I think it could be.
Oh, then, bro, it gave us Drake.
It gave us Drake.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says, bro. I got Drake off of Nepo, bro. Do you know how much time Drake has held me fucking down, bro? It's Drake. I don't care about nothing, bro. Don't ever come up to me talking crazy. Bro, his dad worked at Motown. Did you know that? Worked at Motown, owned the record label. Yes. Then he was on the Grammy. Then his mom was a florist. Bro, what the fuck? Now he's the global ambassador of Toronto Raptors, man. Come on, man. Motherfucker has a court next to a pool indoors. Yeah, that's how crazy Drake is. Shout out nepotism, bro.
I think you know what it is because I'm not an athlete. I think I'm out on nepotism in comedy, but nepotism in sports, I love it.
I don't know nothing about nepotism in comedy, but I'm definitely telling you, in music and acting, Angelina Jolie, bro. Are we serious? Fire, bro. What? Come on, man. That's some fire, bro. Y'all laughing. I'm dead ass serious. There's some fire nepotism people. But there be some people that's ass, like Jaden Smith. But we can't just judge everything on Jaden Smith.
No, you're right. You're right. Tesla said, man, LeBron should get his son in. Nepotism is literally all around NBA ownership. That's literally Black History Month in action. There you go.
Top Shot know exactly what he's talking about right now. Let's give it up for Top Shot, bro.
There we go.
What they talking about.
I love that. All right. I think we got just one topic left, right? And it was funny. My favorite part about this is we ended the show last week and then we stayed on for 10 minutes laughing our ass off, making fun of the dunk contest. And as Justin, who is appropriately titled as Whack McClung, we learned that Mac McClung of the G League is going to participate in the dunk contest this year. I don't even know where to start with this, but I'll just like throw it out there.
I just have so many questions. And my first question is, why could they not get an NBA player? No diss to Mac. You have one of the greatest high school mixtapes ever. Every time I'm stoned, I watch it, bro. It's crazy. It's impressive. But there's people that could jump in the league. So why are they calling him up, bro? Am I bugging? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, it's only 4 people, right? It's only 4 people in the dunk guys.
Always, yeah.
There's like 450 players in the NBA, and they were like, "No, let's get this dude from the G League."
I know it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing, and I think it's because no one wants to do it. Like, there's no incentive to do it because if you don't do a good, like if Ja entered and it was like Trey Murphy, Shaedon Sharpe, and Mac McClung, and then Ja loses, like. That's so embarrassing, right? Like, so there's no there's no like reason for them to do it. So now we get all these dudes who are like fine.
But isn't that like always the wild thing about the dunk contest? I don't know if my dad lied to me, but didn't Brett Berry win the dunk contest?
Yeah, he sure did.
I mean,
G.
He done from the free throw line he done from the free throw line in the 90s. We wasn't doing that.
Yeah, bro, but you know what I'm saying? You should never win, bro.
Hey, that's why nobody does it anymore. Because where was Tony Parker when that dunk contest?
Oh man!
That's fine.
yeah. But I think LeBron's the reason the dunk contest sucks now, because he was like the first one to be like, you don't have to do it. You know, like everybody's like, oh my God, imagine if we get LeBron. And then he was like, but I'm not going to do it. And then once he didn't do it, it kind of gave the green light for everyone not to do it. And like, cause I mean, I can't even tell you the last time we had a cool person do the dunk contest. Like Aaron Gordon, it'd be exciting to have Aaron Gordon back. Like that's how bad it is now.
We thought Dwight was kind of cool. Dwight, at least around the league, was kind of cool when he did.
Yeah, Dwight did some goddamn bullshit.
Yeah, but seriously, how long ago was that though? Was that like 12 years ago?
That was forever ago.
Yeah, it was like 2008, right?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah. I think if you're just gonna get a dude from the G League, you gotta go all in and like make it teams. Then get like I don't know who else in it, like Kenyon Martin Jr. and Mac McClung, and then you get like one of these internet dunking dudes. Get Chris Staples, shout out to Oak Park, and then get him like one of those IG dunkers. Why not? If you're just gonna go in, go in. Don't just pick a random dude from the G League.
I don't want anything Instagrammable celebrity person playing basketball on my TV screen ever. Never in my life. No disrespect. I don't know who the Instagram celebrities are, the people that recreate bullshit. I don't want to see them dunk, shoot, dribble, nothing.
Unfortunately, that's all All-Star Weekend is, though.
It is.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. They might as well get the homies then. You feel what I'm saying? They might as well call up the niggas you was playing ball with in Greenpoint last summer, bro. Because what the fuck is it? How is an Instagram person a celebrity, bro?
Like, I think that we should get back to the nepotism conversation. It should be like you got to be related. So Kenyon Martin Jr., LeBron, they have to do a coin flip for one of his kids. Like I think that's what you got to do. Something.
Nah, you know what they really got to do. The NBA, this is gonna sound like a bit, but it's not a bit. The NBA has to team up with like a company to make the dunk contest worth the high basketball players' time. So if it's like John Morant's about to release a sneaker, then all right, bro, when you do a dunk, we're gonna make a big deal about the sneaker, and you're gonna do this wild ass dunk where you do a 360 and you shoot 3 motherfuckers in the air, and then the commercial right after is your sneaker. That's the only way motherfuckers is gonna do it. Because if you just expect motherfuckers to plan and jump high, they don't care about that shit no more. But if you make it worth their time, we're not gonna have Mac McClung and Blase Blah doing this nonsense.
We should have Bradley Beal take $25 million of his Saudi Arabian deal and just put it up for first place. Imagine, or like, fuck Elon, but imagine if Elon Musk swooped in and was like 25 mil first place. Like then I mean, people come out and dunk for 25 mil, right?
If I had Elon money, word on my mother, I would do that. Word on my mother.
Yeah, why not?
Bro, I will put 25 mil up. Like, yo, I need the best motherfuckers. If it's like in my hometown, I don't know where the fuck. Elon's from, like South Africa. So I don't know where he's from. But if it's in my hometown that weekend, I'm cashing out, bro. Like, we're not having G League shit.
The G League stuff is crazy.
It's what I mean. I guess they're trying to showcase it because Scoot Henderson is also in the Rising Stars game, the rookie game, which is kind of wild. I'd be mad if I'm out here just trying to chill and Scoot Henderson's out here playing for the contract.
So what they do with the Rising Stars stuff is kind of cool, right? So they split up all of the first year and the second year guys, and then they do it like a random draft with coaches, and then they're like, nah, we're just bringing a G League team. Like, I love that they have a G League team doing it. Also, sorry, in case you joined late, Bradley Beal is not promoting anything for Saudi Arabia, but Steve posed. It was your question, right? We posed a question earlier, like who would take the. Was it Justin?
But I immediately thought of Bradley Beal.
Yeah, who would take the Ronaldo bag?
Here's a question, real quick, just to end this on this. Who do you think How do you think they selected McClung specifically?
It's in Utah.
Do you think that really was it? They were just like can we get Mac?
Hey, bro, they said, where we at? Oh, we know a white person that can jump. Call him up.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson's booked.
Oh man, I mean, like let's be real though. His mixtape's iconic. Y'all seen it. I know y'all.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, no, he's incredible.
It's impressive. He's just also not in the NBA.
Yeah, that's what's bothering me. Because
that's what I'm saying. Why don't we just have, like you were saying, just do Greenpoint? The best dunker of every YMCA in Utah gets an invite. Like, I think if McClung wins, even if he doesn't win, anybody he beats, scoring wise, has to go to the G League for a couple weeks.
Yo, you always want NBA to be like the Prem League.
Yeah.
You always want some crazy shit like that, bro.
I think that's what we gotta do. Like, I think that's it. Like, you can't lose to a G League guy. You can't lose to a G League white guy. Like, you can't.
I agree. But you know what we really gotta do, guys? We gotta get these WNBA New York Liberty tickets because
let's go.
Bro, they got 2 MVPs now, and then Sabrina. Bro, it's gonna be cracking over there for $30.
Kelsey legit called to see if she could get season tickets today. She I was like, today's not the day to call, by the way. Like, everyone's calling. Like, if they were ever gonna jack up the prices, it's today. Like, just call tomorrow. That's sick though. I'm so excited for that.
But it's kind of scary because Las Vegas got Candace Parker, so it's kind of like, yo, that final's gonna be crazy.
Steve, August 6th, you get a train ticket, you come back to New York because it is Liberty Aces.
Say
August
less.
6th.
Say less.
Let's do it.
Come on.
I know that is pretty cool. So Kelsey she's been doing some like W content with this guy Kevin. Shout out Kevin Forge, and they've been like on this for like a couple of weeks ever since Stewie started doing. This is honestly the WNBA's version of, remember when DeAndre Jordan almost went to the Mavericks and people were just like tweeting out
outside his house.
Yeah, JJ Redick like tweeted out a car. DeAndre tweeted out a plane emoji. Like, it was weird. That's what Stewie was doing. She was just like tweeting out different emojis, and Kevin Durant's out there pumping the New York bags. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, man. I think this is a perfect move for her career. She already got 2 rings up in Seattle, bring a ring in New York, big market city, get their commercials. Come on, Stewie, let's go.
It is crazy too, because it's like 2 super teams, and then it's gonna be tough. Like, that's like a tough third place situation.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Those are like 2.
Somebody will emerge from the others. They might not win, but somebody will emerge and be competitive. I think it'll probably be good too to just have like dominant teams.
Yeah. Kelsey's saying too, there's going to be so many talented rookies coming out like this year and next year that it'll shake things up quickly.
Yeah, I believe next year is like the. Oh, so sorry.
No, I was like, isn't there a problem that there's so much talent and not enough teams?
Yeah, like who was it? Like Crystal Dangerfield. I think she was 2 years ago's rookie of the year, and then was like cut before preseason, like cut in preseason the next year. Yeah, it's like some real Michael Carter Williams energy.
Yo, rest in peace, my man. Rest in peace, man. Yo, he's at his crib just bowling. Like, he's not even like overseas with it. He's just at the crib chilling.
Yeah. Also, shout out our man Bonavine in the chat. He saw Wemby live this week. He saw Wembayama over in Paris.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. He's San Antonio. Get ready, San Antonio or the Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte's could be LaMelo and Wemby.
Yo, if he goes to Charlotte though.
If he goes where?
Go Justin.
If he goes to Charlotte, no. I think Mike needs to cue something up for me. If we're talking Wemby.
Oh wait!
Yes, bro. That's where he has to go, bro. Because he has to go play.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not logged in as admin, so I can't.
Detroit basketball. You better
was a bop too. Like you did a good job with
Honestly,
that. Also,
if I can find that file, I'm making it with Wemby.
I was just gonna
say, bro, he got to go to Detroit. Like for real.
That would be fun. You're right. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have said that. All right, let's get us out of here because we gotta. For those that don't know, if you are looking to watch some basketball, we got the watch playback. Our guy Weisberg is running a little watch playback right now with some Nets Celtics. You can go watch that over there. I'll drop a link to the chat, and then we get another show over here at 9:00 for Shot Tank. So we'll be back, or I'll be back in an hour or so. So come hang out. You guys have anything going on? Anything? Listen, we get to plug shit, boys. Is there anything we need to get people out there seeing?
Yo, I'm gonna be in New York City this weekend, bro. So if you're a fan and you're in New York City, come up to me. I will get you a shot because that's the life I'm living. You feel me?
That was great. Justin, you got anything? What do you got? Did you buy a comedy club to shut Caveat down?
No, I actually have no shows for the next couple weeks. Honestly, after a bunch in January, so we're just gonna make some things happen. But real quick, if you saw me on the stream looking with my mouth agape, it is currently 41-13 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter for the Celtics Nets game.
Well, who's up 41-13?
The Celtics.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Jason Tatum has 18.
That's crazy. That is
Irish
crazy.
Drake. Let's go, Irish Drake.
That is wild.
That's my plug, the Celtics.
41-13.
Man. St. Louis finest, bro.
Oh, man. All right, Steve, get us out of here.
Man, this is the 89 Cavs, the best sports podcast in the goddamn world. I'm Steve. This is Mike. That's Justin. Man, all your endeavors go well and all your jump shots be wet like water. Stay up like a hard dick. You heard me?